guys, it is your girl, Confident Black Girl, and I am here again with another hairline product, hair product review. So the products that I'm going to be reviewing today is of the Cream of Nature Pure Honey line. I think my sister brought it to my attention. I think, maybe, yeah. If she did, then props to you, sis. But yeah, I saw it in the beauty supply and I'm like, you know what, why don't I try it out? The products, they are cheap. They range from like $5 to $6, just like you know, the product I rave about, my Elastic QP moisturizer. So even if you know, I or you decide after this review to like try it afterwards, and there are some products that you like and some you don't like, you know, you'll still be able to like buy one product for like $5 if that is the product that you want to use and you want to like throw away the rest. That honestly made me excited to do more product reviews in the future, so thank you, Cream of Nature. So let's start with the shampoo. It is a moisturizing dry defense shampoo for dry, dehydrated hair with pure honey, rich coconut oil, and creamy shea butter. It has no sulfates, no mineral oil, and no silicones. Okay, so from initial, like, you know, looks and feels of it, it is it's pretty creamy. It's not so runny, which I liked a lot, and because I don't like very runny shampoos because I can't really feel them you know, go down my face, and they always get in my eye because I can't feel them. So I appreciated the creaminess of this because I could feel it, and I like how it lathers. Well, initially it doesn't lather that much. I do have to put like a little bit more on, but it lathers pretty well, pretty average. This one also smells pretty like factory-ish. In the shower, applying it and like scrubbing, it was pretty fine. It felt like it was kind of sitting on top of my strands again. I don't know, because you know, shampoos, they're not supposed to like, you know, go into your hair, you know, like a moisturizer is. So when I say sit on top, I gotta find a better way to phrase this, but hey guys, so I'm editing and I feel like I found like a good way to describe that feeling. Basically, you know how shampoos are supposed to wash the debris and like oils and product buildup and stuff from your hair and then like get onto your hair strand? It didn't feel like that at all. It felt like it was actually sitting like on top of like the already products that were in my hair, you know? Like it felt like something was separating it from getting to my hair shaft to cleanse it. I don't think this is the shampoo for me. I'm still gonna stay with my Eden Body Works. And throughout the week, my scalp, it was itching more than normal. And with any hair review, like any new products I use, I always use the same oil, which is like olive oil as the carrier oil, and then like other oils in there, I forgot all the oils I use, but yeah, I always use the same oil, so I didn't use a different oil or anything. So that lets me know it's probably the shampoo is not doing enough of a good job for me. So yeah, I wouldn't buy this shampoo again. I don't know if I'd really recommend it either. Shampoos are kind of different because if it doesn't work for me, it literally has like one job, and if it doesn't work for me, then I don't think it'll work for anyone else, you know? Like shampoos you can usually use regardless of hair type. It's not like it's a moisturizer or like a leave-in where certain consistencies and stuff are only designated for certain hair types. So I don't know if I would really recommend this to someone else. I'd probably give it to them to try it because I don't really like wasting money, and I don't want this to just like, you know, sit there and like collect dust. Now moving on to the conditioner. One thing that I really like about this whole line is how thick the products are. Like See this? It's so thick. Like I have to shake it really hard just for it to come down. And same with their leave-in conditioner. I have to like shake it, which is like, it can get annoying, but I just really appreciate thick products. Number one, they just get me excited because I'm just like, oh, like they're so thick, I can probably use it for my hair, you know? Like I just get excited when I see like thick hair products. So yeah, the conditioner is pretty thick. It's also a moisturizing, I think they all say moisturizing. This and the shampoo says moisturizing dry defense, which is you know, good for thicker hair types, especially type 4, specifically 4C, because our hair tends to get dry. It looks dry, although it might not be dry because it doesn't reflect light as easily as other hair types. So it's good that it's for dry, dehydrated hair. It's also pure honey, rich coconut oil with creamy shea butter, no sulfates or mineral oil. So with the conditioner that I usually use, it usually feels more creamy in my hair, and it doesn't feel like it's sitting on top. It feels like it's actually integrating into my hair, and I can like feel it in the shower. With this, it feels more like it's sitting on top of my hair. It felt like squeaky slippery. Like it's not a good slip. It's slip, but it's slippery because it's not going into, you know, my hair shaft. Hopefully you understand that. It's like squeaky slippery. It does smell good. It doesn't have like that OD factory smell. It is pretty thick, but I don't know, like when I put it on my hair, it just doesn't seem like it's meshing well with my hair. So that kind of made me kind of nervous about dryness, especially since even though the shampoo is moisturizing, it's still a shampoo. So I like to make sure my hair is moisturized, especially after shampooing, no matter what shampoo I use, because you know, it's still a cleanser. I wouldn't like wash my body and want my soap to like dry me so much, and then the lotion I use to not be that good, so then my skin is just like dry and like flaky and stuff, you know? So yeah, I would keep this conditioner. It would just be like a just in case, you know, you run out of the products that you use usually, and then you know, you just have something to hold you over until you know, the next time. I definitely you know, keep this just for my own personal little arsenal. If I had like a friend, you know, that needed a conditioner, I'm always like telling my friends, you should try this, blah blah blah, and they're just like, they're probably sick of me. Because I'm always coming up with this new thing like, oh my gosh, it's so thick, you should try this, I think this would be great. And then the next week I'm just like, it wasn't all that. And then they're just like pick a side, sis. Anyway, next up we will have the Detangler slash leave-in. On the product it says it's a detangler regularly, but for thicker, more coarse hair, it can also be used as a leave-in. And I kind of appreciated that, because usually like products, they cater more to looser hair types. So usually it'll be detangler for thicker hair, but if you have a looser hair type, then that can be used as a leave-in as well. And then the more coarse hair girls are just like, but what about me? Like, am I invisible? So yeah, it really made me feel seen. I can't even lie. It is a good detangler. It is a great detangler. Like when on those like weeks or days where you just keep your hair like in a puff or a bun, you got a lot going on, so you don't really moisturize during the week, and you can feel your hair just getting drier and drier, and you're just like, oh, like I gotta detangle this later, and you know, we all have those. But yeah, I'll put water on my hair, and my hair is thick and dense, so it's hard for water to penetrate. So when the water hits it, I usually have to scrunch it into my hair. I'll do that, and then like I'll still have to detangle, like, but with this I only have to put the water on my hair. I'm used to scrunching, so I'll scrunch like a little bit, like once or twice. Usually I'm scrunching like 4 times or whatever, and then I just put some of it on the section, and it's just like a little person just jumps out and like just separates all the hair strands like individually in like a second, you know? So when I used that, I was like, oh, like through my hair. I was pleasantly surprised because I don't usually use detanglers. I started out just using water, just putting conditioner in the spray bottle and then spraying that, and you know, just being done with that. But yeah, as a detangler, this is great. I believe this is for all hair types. It definitely works as a good detangler on thicker hair and more coarse hair. This is definitely good if you have children, and you know, all the parents out there, I know how it is. I definitely got my hair done by an adult, by my parents, and it was not fun. So yeah, you should definitely use this as a detangler. It would be very beneficial. Now, as a leave-in, no. No. I just wouldn't use it as a leave-in, because okay, so after trying all of the products, my hair still felt like dry. Not that dry, but for all the products that I used, a leave-in, a hair mask, and a moisturizer, it should have been at least the caliber of when I just use this, like this one product, this one Elastic QP. I know I always mention this, but this is like that 1X that you hold to, that like that they're the reason you hold everyone to that high standard, because they treated you so well, but it just didn't work out. But it's still working out between us. I'm just like dabbling in other things or whatever, being a little hoe, I guess. Back to hair. I use a Cantu leave-in as well, and it is a good leave-in, but before I was even using leave-ins, use this moisturizer on my hair and it would still feel juicy. If I have to use 4 products and it doesn't even measure up to this one, then it's a dub. Like, I'm good. It applied well, like I said, but it just didn't really do the job. During the week, I would spray it on my hair because I wash my hair every 2 weeks. So at 1 week, I like re-moisturize and then redo a style if I want, but I usually just re-moisturize. And I was putting water in my hair and putting the leave-in to moisturize, and it, like, the next day or the next 2 days, it felt like dry. I wouldn't really recommend it as a leave-in. No. So I did try the hair mask, Moisture Replenish and Strength hair mask for dry and damaged hair. Yeah, this is basically just a deep conditioner. You can leave it on with or without heat in your hair for like 10 minutes and then rinse it out. I did use heat. I used a little bit of heat, enough to like where it was like, you know, okay, this is warm. My hair, it felt like good for like the first day, but then at night when I was just putting it up, or in the morning when I was just styling it, it didn't really, my hair didn't feel like it was deep conditioned, you know. It didn't feel like juicy and, you know, just soft. Well, my hair always feels soft, but you know, it didn't have that added softness that a deep conditioner usually gives me. So I was kind of disappointed. I would only use this again if, you know, not like if I was at like my wit's end or whatever, but again, if there was no other deep conditioner around and the regular deep conditioner I used was like gone, or like, even like discontinued, I would use this to like hold me over till I get, you know, to the next level or to the next product. The hair mask is also pretty thick and it smells pretty good. I love their packaging as well. It's very pretty. Yeah, the consistency is pretty thick. I like that, which I got very like excited. This whole product, like the whole line is thick, so I really like that about the line, so that it really tells me it is for, you know, thicker coarser hair, but just for me it doesn't really work. The last thing, twisting cream. They call it the Moisture Whip twisting cream. It's also for dry and dehydrated hair. It smells really good. It is pretty thick. It went on my hair pretty well. You know, just like I said about like the conditioner and the leave-in, it didn't really last on my hair. You know, like it did hold me over for like a good 4 days, 4 to 5 days or so. But as long as I go for like the full 2 weeks, I would have to keep putting the leave-in in my hair again, and then using the twisting cream again, and then sealing it like every 4 days. And honestly, like, saying it out loud, it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're busy, when you're either working full-time, you're a student full-time, or you're full-time working and a full-time student, full-time mom, like anything, if you're just busy, you got stuff to do, having to worry about your hair every 4 days, it's like you're gonna like miss a few days, and then you're gonna remember and be like kind of panicked about your hair because it's like, oh no, it's dry. It doesn't feel like so dry that I feel like I have to deep condition right then and there, but it just feels dry. Like if I were to give it a rating out of 10, 10 being my Elastic QP, I'd give, honestly, like this whole line like a, I'd say like a 6, because these products, like, they do the job, but only for a few days. It doesn't even like really last me a week. It will last me like 3 to 4 days, and then I have to re-up. So yeah, pros, basically, Cream of Nature Pure Honey line. It's such a cute name. It's very intriguing. When I saw the Pure Honey, I was like, oh, honey, humectant, thick, great for skin and, you know, just dryness, dry hair and dry skin. You know, honey masks are like excellent for your skin and your hair. So it's very, the name is definitely intriguing. The consistencies are great. I love the consistency of the shampoo. And of everything else, how like it's so rich and thick. I'm just like, oh yes. And the packaging is pretty cute. I like how you know, the bottles are, they're kind of like honey bottles. You know, it would be a good line to like recommend probably to like a new natural to start off on, and just get to know their hair, know their hair's likes and dislikes. But yeah, 6 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, any additional questions, I'd be all up in my comment section. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't hesitate to ask. I do not bite. Give this video a thumbs up if you have a similar experience with the Pure Honey line, or even if you had a greater experience, definitely comment that down below. And, you know, tell me your hair type and, you know, all of that. Thank you guys once again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.